I hear more and more people speaking about feeling resistance towards the things that they know that they should be doing, and finding themselves sabotaging themselves. So here we have it, the theme for today, so that I help you in case this is you and you find yourself feeling resistance in your body, in your business, when it comes to your growth, when it comes to taking the actual actions and moving yourself forward, then this is for you. If you find yourself sabotaging yourself, and you know deep down when you are honest with yourself that you are sabotaging your growth, you are sabotaging your money, you are sabotaging your purpose in the end, then this training is for you also. The first thing that makes a huge difference for me when it comes to releasing resistance, and guys, it's crazily simple but it's also so effective, is to start working with my breath. So every time when I feel resistance in my body, sometimes I identify it as a pressure or even like sometimes physical pain, the most common parts, chest, back, shoulders, sometimes throat. When I do get aware of this resistance that even almost plays physically in my body, or I just feel it, somehow in my energy, one of the most efficient ways to start releasing in a conscious way that resistance is to start breathing into your lower chakras, breathing into your belly, breathing into your sacral. It sounds crazy, but it makes such a huge difference, because usually these kind of resistance come from fears that are very much associated to this lower chakras of ours, to the need of feeling safe, to the need of feeling supported, to the need of feeling loved. So when you are breathing consciously into these lower chakras, you will find such a relief. You will find how you consciously release the energy of that resistance. You release the pressure, you release the heaviness, you release all that energy that you've been feeling in your field and you had no idea what to do with. So the first shift, start noticing when you feel resistance. You can notice it literally into your body, into your physical body, as a physical feeling, right, that you can experience into your body. And then while holding the awareness of that sensation, of that resistance, please start breathing into your lower chakras, allowing through this conscious breath for that resistance, for the physical feelings also to start dissolving. You will see how crazily simple and crazily effective this is. So this would be the first shift. The second shift would be the following: always asking yourself, before you are asking yourself, always bringing yourself back to your motivation, back to your passion. So before sharing, the journal prompt with you and the shift, I want just to make this very important note. People are getting very caught and stuck in resistance when we are forgetting why we are doing what we are doing. We start placing our motivation on exterior things like the need of approval, the need of proving yourself, even to yourself, the need of achieving things because you want to prove yourself to others, because you think that it's required from you to to check also that milestone. So usually resistance comes in when we forget why we are doing what we are doing, and this I find to be such an important thing, returning to your passion,
You feel the
returning
energy
to your
building up there
motivation,
in your heart,
reminding yourself
and then
consciously
spreading down
what made you take
through the
this
rest
path
of
in
your
the first
body,
place. No matter
going
what
down
you
into
know
your
you are
solar
doing,
plexus,
if you are here
into
for
your
sure,
sacral,
you are on a path
going down
that
through
is
your
a
thighs,
passion-driven
knees,
path, that it's a
feet,
heart-driven path.
and then
So
go
back to
into
what
the earth,
made you
shooting
take this path in the
through
first
the
place,
layers of
and
the
the
earth
way to return to
and
it and to
reaching
remind
the
yourself of
core
your
of
passion, of
Gaia.
your motivation, is to
Reach
actually
the core
ask yourself the
of
following
Gaia.
question. If
You can now
my
see,
money was guaranteed,
feel,
if
sense
there
the
was I
wrapping
felt
around the
safe when it
crystal
came
core
to
of
money,
Gaia,
if I
coming
lived
back up
already in
through
an
the layers
overflow of money, if I
of the
had
planet,
hundreds of millions
until it
of
reaches
dollars,
back your
right,
body,
in my accounts, and I
feet,
knew
your
that
knees,
millions of
your thighs,
hundreds of millions
and
of
going
dollars
back up
would flow
through your
in
sacrum,
regularly to
through your
me. So if
plexus,
money was no issue,
and
if it
returning
was
into your
not
heart.
a concern, and I
And
had
once it
full
reaches your
freedom
heart,
to do what I
You
want,
can see the
what would my
golden
soul have me do
particles
right now?
inside the
What
white
would my
bright
heart
light.
have me do right now?
And you can
What
see
would
them
I
coming
share with the
together
world? What would I
and
create? What would I
creating a
speak about?
golden
What would I
sphere
be going around
divine
and
light
talking, to
that
everyone
starts
who wants to
activating
listen?
the space of your
What
heart.
would I be talking about, right?
You
What
can
would be the
see the
energy that
sphere
I would
starting to
embody?
spin
What would be the
clockwise,
message? What would be the passion that I
energizing
would be sharing
and
with the
opening
world?
up
And
the
go
energetic center
and
of your
really
heart.
acknowledge that, feel into
And
that, feel
with
into
each
giving
breath
yourself the freedom
take,
to really
you
embody,
feel the
stand
vortex
forth, talk
increasing
about,
in diameter.
create, and share with the world what you
You
are
can
here
now
to share.
direct this vortex
That
from
is
the
capital.
inside
People
towards the outside
are
of your
drawn
body,
to you because of your
bringing
passion,
it
because
out
of your
10 centimeters in front of
playing more
your physical
music,
body.
because of the music that you
Visualize
are
how this
sharing
vortex is
through
increasing
your
in
through
front
your
of your
energy,
physical body,
because of the
spinning
passion that you are
clockwise
sharing
and
with the
opening
world, right?
more
So
and
this
more.
excitement, this
Your heart space.
force that you are tuning
Now
only
visualize
through
the
your
second
inner
vortex
motivation,
at
through
the
your
back of your
inner
heart.
excitement, through your inner
These two
passion, is
vortices
what
are
moves the
now
world
spinning
around you, what
both
brings
of
people
them
to you, what
clockwise,
calls in your
opening the
soulmate
front
clients,
and the
what
back of your
makes an
heart,
impact in people's
opening
lives.
more
So
space.
make a point in always
These
returning
vortexes
to
are
it,
spinning
always
clockwise
returning
in
to your
synchronicity
secret
with each
inner
other,
force, because that
activating
is the place
your
where the
heart
magic is
space.
being created from. So that would be the second
From
shift.
that space
And the
of your
third
heart,
shift,
you can now project
and
the
this is so
screen
equally important,
in front of
is
your physical body. A
choosing
screen
your
where
rules,
you can see
choosing
yourself
your terms, creating
embodying
your own
the
conditions,
exact
and
energy
playing
and
on
state
your
you
terms.
wish to
Which
embody
means
for
I see
today.
so many people,
On
starting
that
with my
screen, you can
clients
see
and,
the holographic
looking around
version of
in
you
at the world around
that
me.
has
I see so
already
many
embodied
people who
what you are meant
start
to live,
procrastinating and end
experience
up by not
who you are
doing
meant
what they
to
are
be
supposed to
today.
do, not sharing their
See that
gifts with the
holographic
world,
version of you
because they
and allow
believe
yourself
that
to
things
connect
should be done
with
in a certain
energy
way, launches should be done
through
in
the
a
space
certain
of
way,
your
sales
heart.
pages should be done in a certain way, selling
Feel
should be
yourself
done in a
getting
certain way.
closer
So
to
then,
that version
as
of
they are
yourself
looking around and
and
seeing all these
letting
people
her
doing things in a
touch
certain
your
way, they
heart,
buy into the illusion that that's exactly how they are
directly
supposed to do things also.
emotions,
But sometimes,
the
most of the
thoughts,
times, those things that other
energy
people are
states
doing successfully
that you wish
are
to
not
embody
aligned
today.
with who we are not aligned with the way we are functioning in our lives, in our businesses, with our own ways of being in
When
this
you feel
world. So
full of those
doing
goals,
things based
when
on
you
someone
feel
else's
full of
rules that
that
are not aligned
energy,
with you will just create more
process is
sabotage
complete.
and resistance for you,
Now you
and will
can
not be
bring
helpful
up
for your
on the
overall
screen
growth. So
what you wish to
my
experience today
big encouragement to you would be,
around your business,
just drop
results,
anyone's rules and
your
ask
clients,
yourself this very
your
important
relationships.
simple question:
your
what
impact,
would be the path of less
your
resistance?
contribution,
If I could do this on my
your
terms,
relationship with
in the
yourself.
way that gives me the most joy, in the way
See
that makes
yourself
me
going
most
through your
fulfilled, and
day
in the way that comes
the way your
easiest to
heart
me, how would I
is
do
guiding
it?
you now.
How would I do this thing?
And allow
What would
yourself
be the path
to
of less
be
resistance
in
for
that
me?
version of
And
your
go
day.
and do it. I was speaking today
Allow
with a
yourself
client that
to
wants
take
to
that
put
frequency in.
an offer out, and the only way in which she feels called to put this offer out like right now is just creating a text in a Google
And
Doc.
when you
Now
feel it's
imagine
completed,
if we would
return
buy
your
into,
attention
no,
back
I
to
need
the
to have
steps that
already,
were
she
hard.
has no website yet. And
Taking
I have
one
lots of
more
clients that
breath
started without a
in your
website and
heart.
even so sold a lot.
Taking
A
one more
lot. When I
breath
say a
in
lot,
your
a lot.
crown
That
chakra.
it was not even
taking
imaginable
one
that people
more
could
breath
sell without having a
into your
proper
sacral.
website or proper sales pages.
Bringing yourself
Now these
fully
people
into your
would
body.
never made it
Now
if they
take a
tried to
final breath
constrict
in
themselves into certain
and
rules,
start
in
feeling your
certain terms.
body.
So I
Start
encourage
feeling
my
the space
client to
around you.
start making or launching her
And open your
new
eyes.
offer, even if it's on a Google Doc description, the same as it worked for her before, where when she sold, her last offer based on a Google Doc sales page. Do it your way. Do it in the way that makes sense to you. Do it in the way that feels the easiest to you, because actually the implementation things are really not essential. What is always essential is your energy, is your passion, is the excitement, is the vibe, is the frequency that you are sharing with the world. The implementation part is negotiable and it's up to you. So ask yourself always, what would be the path of less resistance if I gave myself full permission to do this on my terms, my way, based on my rules? What would be the easiest, most fun, joyful way for me to go about this? And then when you receive the answer, go and do that. Don't second guess yourself. Don't doubt that what bubbled up for you. It is for you. That's your path. That's your way, and that will work for you. So guys, I am encouraging you to really take these 3 shifts that I shared with you and start really implementing them, testing them, because they really work and they have the power to make your life, to make your business, to make your growth, to make your being in your business and in your world so much easier, so much more joyful, so much more playful, and ultimately so much more impactful. And that was the message that I wanted to share with you today. Now, if you enjoy, my energy and what I'm sharing with the world, and you find that it would be useful for you to be plugged into this kind of energy regularly, then I encourage you to check the Abundance Rituals membership. I have clients that are telling me that they need a daily dose of Christina, which means that they are just going in their membership area and they are playing, the whatever are the courses and meditations that they have access to, because they find that is helping them keep their energy up and growing and expanding. So this is exactly the reason why I created this membership, the Abundance Rituals membership, and it has several layers, several access options. Check the details and see which one is the best for you. As it is the first time I'm launching this membership, it has also a special price that is available for now meaning until Friday. So if you want to access this container, this sacred container and space, which comes with community and inspiration and activations and everything that I would not be able to share this here with you in this more public space, but is piling up and will be created continuously in that container, then obviously I'm encouraging you to check the details and join us. Siska says, I am only working on certain days and protect the rest. Absolutely. These are your terms, and you respecting that, respecting your needs and also your desires is what will be working for you. So it's so important to acknowledge it and to honor it and to really implement it and make your rules, make your schedule, make your way of being in your business based on what works for you. Guys, I will be dropping in the comments the link to the membership in case you want to check it out. We'll be starting next week with the first live session, live training, which is all about money flow. Every month we'll have a live class besides many other perks and things that will be happening in there. This month's live class happens on November 3rd, so next week. If you want to be a part of this, I would be very, very happy to have you and to see you joining us and see you inside. Until then, or even if you are not obviously joining us, always I will be present here. I will be present for you, and I will be sharing as much as I can also here. So thank you so much for watching this. If you enjoy this and if you are ready to really use these shifts that I share with you, please let me know in the comments. And obviously also share this with anyone you think that would find it useful and would take benefit of these 3 shifts. Thank you so much for watching. Sending you so much love and hugs.